Hey dudes and dudettes, here with another Path of Exile gem video for you. This one's going to be a cursed gem. It's going to be Warlord's Mark. We'll go over it, discuss some of the things it's useful for, and so forth. Warlord's Mark, Curse Spell AoE Duration. So obviously it has a set duration that it lasts when it's cast on someone. It's AoE, so it's pretty good size, and it counts as a spell and a curse. So anything that buffs those are going to buff it in any way. So if you get an increased size AoE on it, it's going to buff it. Level 11, I've obviously leveled it. Mana cost 60, so it gets pretty steep cost, especially for people that are like fighters and stuff. That's a steep cost. And then if you add support into it, it goes up quite a deal. Requires level 49, 111 strength. You can see here that it is massive strength requirement for this, and this is only at level 11. So this is not for someone to splash into. This is specifically for a type that's going to be putting considerable strength in, which is usually a physical damage dealer. Curses all targets in an area. Attacks on the cursed targets will leech life and mana, and killing them will result in more flask charges and a chance to gain an endurance charge. Base duration is 11 seconds. 50% increased area of effect radius. See, the effect radius is quite big. Cursed enemies grant 100% increased flask charges. That's always good for a battle type person. I'm a cycloner on this guy, so, and it comes in quite handy when you curse a whole group and then you whirlwind through them. You can sometimes fill your potions completely up. Cursed enemies grant 5% life leech to physical damage when attacked. Cursed enemies grant 2% mana leech to physical damage when attacked. And cursed enemies have a 25% chance to grant an endurance charge when slain. See, this is all great for a fighter type character, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works and stuff, and what it looks like when you curse them and go through them with a skill. The endurance charge helps a lot, especially if you get some of the more buffs that give to endurance charge, like the one that you can spec in the passives. They give, like, I think it was 0.2% life regen per charge. With endurance charges, if you take Calm Signs and you take passives that allow, and certain things, you can get up to, I think it was 9 endurance charges. So that's quite a bit to be stacking up, because each one knocks off 4% of physical damage done to you. So you can see how that's nearly 40% damage done to you. It's 36% that's going to be knocked off, and that's massive against even map characters that you're going to be facing. So let's put this in here and show you what it's like. It's great for life leech as well and mana leech. It gives you a considerable advantage on any time you're going to be cursing, especially a large group or even a single person, if you're going to be using your bash type moves for that. In fact, we better switch to frenzy for that. Now we'll curse all these. Now let's go through them. And we're OOS'd. Let's fix that. There we go. And you can see we're getting those endurance charges from it right here. We've got 2. And it does help with life leech and mana leech. Oh, there's a rogue exile. Looks like we get to curse him and show you what it looks like when you fight a rogue exile with the curse. Ooh, he freezes us. Let's get all these ones out of the way. Okay, now let's do this. We're OS'd. Woof! Those freezes. And you can see it comes in extremely handy. If I had not had it there, I would have been in considerable worse position, especially against that rogue exile. It's fantastic curse to use if you're going to be using any kind of physical stuff. Some people prefer crit if they're a crit build or anything like that, but if you're a straight damage dealer, massive like me, like I use the non-discharge build of Cyclone. I'm basically a damage Cycloner, so it's extremely helpful for me. Spider! And it does help that it adds so much life leech and it grants you those endurance charges. It's just all aimed at being a great warrior type item that's going to be going in and messing stuff up. So I hope you found this interesting, and maybe it showed you a curse that you could use if you're going to be a big bad fighter type, because usually curses are associated with, you know, mages and stuff like that, and necromancers like from D2. But this is a great curse to use if you're a physical guy. And as always, take care, be safe, and be cool to each other.